Good morning, everyone. It's a Saturday morning. I woke up with a vicious migraine. I had a humongous ice cream yesterday, and by the time that we finished lining up and got served, it was already 10 o'clock, so probably not a good idea to have that much sugar at that late at night. Ice cream was so good. It was so gratifying. However, I couldn't sleep last night because of the sugar rush, and so hence the migraine. But it's okay. I got the cure for this. You know what I'll be doing. My latest coffee obsession. One, two. Oh, interesting to be drinking coffee with two moms. The mom must be thinking that I'm some sort of serial killer given my outfit. I'll like everything, but I don't care because I have coffee. I swear to you, it's better than drugs. So I said I'm not gonna vlog again, but I kind of miss vlogging. I like the casualness of it and the fact that I can just whip out my camera whenever I feel like filming, and it doesn't have to be very coherent. So apparently we're back to vlogging again. We're having new flowers installed on the balcony. Looks very pretty. Today it's Canada Day, so the downtown will be very busy with all the hustling and bustling and on the main events to celebrate Canada Day. It's gonna be lots and lots of tourists, lots and lots of people. I am obviously not a crowd person, so I'm steering away from that area. I'm heading north of the city, and I'm gonna do a little bit of a hike. It's not anything intensive, it's just more like a walk in nature kind of thing, and that I do like because I find that it's very calming and it's good for relaxation and stress management. So I'm taking you guys with me to see if I'm up to anything fun afterward. I'm out of breath, and we're just like 10 minutes in. We made it. The most rewarding part of every hike. That's it. The only thing that's more rewarding than getting to the top, it's getting back to civilization. I'm quite proud of myself. And yeah, I'm gonna reward myself with a little brunch action. Let's have some brunch. and I'm back home, so I didn't vlog the entire afternoon. That Eggs Benedict was pretty good. It wasn't anything extraordinary or life-changing, which actually was kind of the impression that I gathered from reading only online reviews. I thought it would be like a holistic experience. The thing that I liked the most about that, because I went alone, I didn't have to wait at all to be served. I just skipped the entire line, which was like a mile long, and went straight ahead inside. That was the coolest part.
You guys have the privilege to see me in my barest form. Like when I'm out of the shower, just wash my hair. Glorious, glorious. Anyways, it's time to answer some nagging questions. Alright, so that you can see the flowers more clearly. Number 1, will there be Vietnamese subtitles for my videos anytime soon? No. And there are 2 reasons to that. Number 1, I'm lazy. Duh. I mean, I can obviously do that in about 20 minutes, but I don't want to spend 20 minutes of my life doing something so uninteresting according to me. But number 2, and more importantly, I don't see the point of doing that. I mean, I've already transcribed everything I say is in my video. So basically you guys have English subtitles, so what is the purpose of looking at Vietnamese subtitles? So until I'm convinced otherwise, there won't be no Vietnamese subtitle. 2, and this is a more interesting question. How to practice English when you don't have an English speaking partner? Not everybody has like the opportunity to practice English with a native speaker or an English speaking partner. Not everybody has a partner to practice English with. And in that case, my very simple answer, which you probably haven't realized, is practice with yourself. Practice on your own. Speak English to yourself. My parents are gonna looking at me like I'm some sort of weirdos and they will send me into asylum. There is nothing weird about that, let me tell you. You're in your own bedroom, you're in your own space, you're not being bothered by anyone. You can do whatever you want. That is called privacy. You can watch porn. Why would it be weird for you to speak English out loud as a way of practice? I read some articles about the benefits, the scientific benefits behind speaking to yourself. Basically, essentially, by talking to yourself, by thinking out loud, you are capable of seeing your thoughts and perspectives more objectively. Now I'm gonna tell you what I think is weird. It's when you're walking down a busy street, you're surrounded by lots of people, and you talk to yourself. I'm not saying that's insane or crazy or anything like that, but I think it's weird. I wouldn't go there. But when you're in your own bedroom, I mean, come on guys, loosen up. Having said that, I do have to say that it's not gonna be as good as engaging in a real conversation with real people. But I mean, I wouldn't come up to a complete stranger around some tourist attraction like on Kim Lake or something and beg them to practice English for me. I wouldn't go there. I'm not that hardcore. And if you're still not convinced, I would resort to my last argument. I did that all the time. When I was learning English, I didn't have any friends or classmates who studied English because everybody was studying French. So what do you think I did all that time? Most of the time, I just talked to my computer. I volunteered to be the first weirdo so that you don't have to feel bad to be one as well.
Okay, so I have come up with an idea to introduce more vocabulary into my videos. Basically, for each video, we're going to have a dedicated section for vocabulary, and I'll be picking one word and introduce you guys to 5 new words derived from the word that I picked. It'll make sense in a minute. So for today's video, I chose the word steak, just because the other day I had listened to Elton John's Benny and the Jets.
So stick around.
Anyway, let's just roll with it. First of all, we all know sticky. It's an adjective, and we tend to use it to describe the texture. So sticky notes are notes that stick. But we also use that word very often when talking about the weather. So, for example, in Hanoi, it's really hot and humid in the summer, and so we feel like sticky all the time. Stick with something, stick with someone. So for example, if someone told you like a story, and after finishing that story they would ask, what are your takeaways from this? And so you would answer, well, what sticks with me the most about the story is this and that. In this context, stick with means that something that stays with you, something that stays on your mind. Stick out. For that very same example, instead of asking what are your takeaways from this, well, the storyteller can ask what sticks out the most about the story to you. So basically that means the exact same thing. What is the most outstanding thing about the story according to you? What stands out the most? Stuck. The passive voice of stick means that you are trapped in the situation and you need a way out. You say, I'm stuck in this situation, I'm stuck in this relationship. Stick around, in the spirit of Benny and the Jets.
So stick around.
When you apply to a job at a company and they don't want you, they don't hire you, most likely they will send out an email that says, oops, you're just not qualified or you're not right for this job, but stick around because we have many opportunities in the future. Yeah, stick around. Don't go anywhere. That's what it means. Please let me know what you think of this shotgun vocabulary session. If you like it, if you don't like it, I would like to know. If you do like it, then we will continue doing it in future videos. If you don't, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.